Good morning everyone and welcome to you in today's daily update. Hope you're all doing very well. As always, we are getting the continuation we have been waiting for here as we lost the value area of the wall range. So that's pretty cool. Very nice to see. Still looking and waiting for this low here to be taken. If we don't, that's fine. But overall, the most probable is still to go swipe the low here. So normally everything is working well. Yes, it is. Perfect. So let's... There you go. Let's show the chart here. So we've got, here, so the loss of the wall range value area low. We've got also a retest, by the way, and a flip to resistance yesterday of the latest here, of the full downtrend here. You can see value area low took a scalp short here, by the way. You can see here, downtrend here, value area low, flip into resistance, boom, continue straight back down. Goes straight back into, straight below the weekly level, through the weekly level, go and bounce over, overnight around the naked session, path control, daily level. But again, there is no long for me here. Simple as that. So let's update the chart here. We are on, so daily level only. I'm always lost in the days. That's pretty crazy. There's one daily here around 17,000. Well, there is an 80-20 setup today, but what we do normally is we reject, swipe the lows, and then come back up. So again, can we bounce off these levels and do a full rotation to here? Yes, it is possible, but I'm still not gonna take any long trade here because there is just no confidence down there. As the most probable remains the bottom, the 111,000 low, basically. Just gonna add the fan here real quick. There we go. A little bit hot in here already. Anyway, so yeah, just something to be aware of. But well, if we rise, the overall target will be the previous day value area high, so around 115,800. So 115,800. Well, yeah, basically that will be the whole range value area low. Honestly, okay, that will be so 116 to 300. That will be the target overall. Yeah, that will be the target overall, honestly. Anyways, so let's go here. Naked sessions. Okay. Yeah, I dated that one. Good. Let's go now. Wait, we cannot really see. Let's go here. TPO. So 114,925. We can move down. There we go. Good. $114,925. Right. So DNPOC and TPO. Let's just add here and TPO. $116,120. Good. There you go. So yeah, in any case, overall I'm not looking for a long here, okay, even if we've got a bounce here that was overnight. Well, we've got an SFP here, okay, we've got just a very simple swing through pan basically. You can see there's the previous lows basically, you're having 24 million of volume. Here you have only 17 million, so less volume. Just weakness basically going down, and so well, we get the reversal. But yeah, again, this is not a target for me, as simple as that. So yeah, let's start maybe here with the resistance, then we're going to move into the supports where I'm interested in a long. I already posted everything in Discord in the yesterday's update, but anyways. So resistance here, we can look for these resistance just right there. So first of all, we are having this, okay, if we get the 80-20 setup that plays out, for example, we get the continuation here to the overall, then we're going to go towards this zone of resistance. Okay, so that will be here, daily negative path control basically. Let's get rid of that. Up to the anchor rate view are from the all-time high. If we start breaking this, honestly, let me see, where is the downtrend volume by the way, because I'm saying that, but come on, there we go. We have this, okay, up to the anchor rate view up, that is going to come back down if we come up here. Then we are having this resistance. Don't like it much, but anyways, and then we'll have this. So we'll have 3 resistance basically. It's not that easy at the moment, honestly, to find a good resistance here. Yeah, I would say the first one is the strongest, and the third one. The second one here, I'm not a fan of it. Have some big levels there, but I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, these two are the best resistance. This one is not the best, but it's still there, so we still have to be aware of it. Anyways, we'll have 3 resistance. Again, as always, we just need to see what's going on inside here. We just have to check out the order flow and reach this, basically. As simple as that. And by the way, yeah, FOMC tonight. So let's add this. Sorry, FOMC, so at 8 PM UTC +2, just something to be aware of. As always, it can help to take some scalps and get some volatility. Anyway, so yeah, these are the resistance. Otherwise, for the support, again, we are below every single value area lows. Okay, we lost the range value area low, we lost the latest uptrend value area low. Okay, so all of this latest uptrend here, as you can see just right there, we are below the latest uptrend value area low. So we're just below every single big support. The reason why there is just no trade below here for me. Okay, again, can we bounce and get a continuation here to the upside? Yes, absolutely. It's just a lot less probable, and I'm not going to trade something less probable, as simple as that. So I remain short personally. I just remain short. I just still wait for lower here. So the only long trade I can see is basically this one. The first long trade is this. Okay, that will be based basically off the value area high of the latest, well, full uptrend here, by the way, since 50k, by the way, 50k up to the new all-time high. Well, this very nice value area high, plus a daily naked point of control, the 123, you know, of the bigger WXY or ABC flat into the wave 4, you know, where we have the wave 1, 2, 3. Boom, wave 4, and then the wave 5. That will be a bigger correction to the wave 4 here. So that is the next target. If this one is lost, because we get nothing good for a long, so basically there will be a swing through pan here. Okay, swing through pan the low. Boom, come back up directly, or a failed auction, so spend some time into the level here, start to change the market structure, boom boom boom, go for a new all-time high. Okay, that will be the plan. Otherwise, if this is lost, because in the order flow at the time here, when we hit this we get nothing good for a long, then we can look for the second long trade. That is very nice, to be honest with you, because this is pretty low. But yeah, this is a nice one in my opinion. So if we have to be, well, if we have to lose the first one, this is the second one here. So I place it okay, yeah. So we have basically the anchor rate view up from the 76,000 low, the value low of the latest full uptrend here, 76,000 to all-time high basically. The 618 86%, a 1618 of a smaller wave here, of a smaller wave ABC zigzag, or wave 3 if we have to be into here an ABC 1618, or 1 2 3 4 5 1618 of the wave 3 OC basically. Okay, we have the 1618 also of the bigger triple wave like this. And yeah, and by the way, just something to bear in mind, but every important all-time high I don't know if you remember, but for example here at the very high, well, let me go on another chart. We cannot really see what's going on. Well, let's say here on every single all-time high, remember what we have done on Bitcoin. We have an ABC flat or a double EXY, and then we'll have a bigger triple wave like this, and then we'll have a bigger triple wave like this. Okay, just remember because this is what we're doing at the moment, right? So yeah, just a new all-time high here. Well, this one was not really the same, but again, this is what we are boom, you have a triple wave, and then you have the bigger triple wave basically again. So yeah, just something to bear in mind basically. Okay, we can do a bigger triple wave here, and if we still have to be bearish, because overall, remember, the ending is possibly completed. We have the ABC zigzag sorry, into the wave 5, so it is possible, it is possibly completed here. So if we have to be bearish, again, I recommend you to go and watch yesterday's video on YouTube here, a video you can watch at the latest update here. I'm really explaining everything, but yeah, overall it's possible that that the all-time high is in, and now the bear market start again. Now we need some confirmations on the higher time frame. We need to change the market structure. We need to see all of this to really start rejecting and losing some big supports to really say okay, because the other thing is, if we break that one, we still have one more here. But for example, if we're not holding that low, we are going to go straight back down into 74,000, and this one is lost. Don't remember which one exactly next we can expect, but we have some big space like this, for example. Well, such here, if we lose, for example, 98, 97,000, 96,000, we're definitely going towards this one here. Let me just double check what I'm saying right now, because I'm not sure. Yeah, there you go. This one can go down to here, but if we lose this, we can look for 97,000. If we break, if we break 97,000, we're going to go straight back down into this bottom here basically. So for example, yeah, this is the next big support that we cannot lose. If we lose that, we're going to go straight back down into that bottom here. So yeah, just something to be aware of. Anyways, for now, let's remain with the bullish count. Okay, just understand that it's not impossible that we are in a bear market. Now we need the confirmation that we are in a bear market. Okay, I'm not going to look for only this directly. That's why I'm looking for longs, because the most probable still overall remains higher prices with a new all-time high. So first long target, then we'll have the second long target is basically all of this. So the wall uptrend here, value low, a few fibs. Okay, plus the monthly negative path control, 6.86%. That's a big zone, but again, we'll see what's going on there allowing the time. Based on the reaction on the order flow with a smaller wave, all of this. Okay, so that is it for Bitcoin. Honestly, we have the shorts, we have the longs, and the waves. I explained again everything in the yesterday's video. Pretty nice rejection from the wave 5 MC extension. By the way, how could you find this target here? It was simply, let me just hide a few things here. Top. There we go. If the wave 5 is in, okay, for now I'm taking a longer, I'm taking a longer wave for 5, okay, with a bigger triple wave inside here, bigger wave here into the wave 4 before to look for the wave 5. Now if the wave 4 start to lose the first support, the second support, this is not possible anymore. We're not in this anymore. So the wave count might be this one. And so how was it possible to find this MC extension, wave 5 MC extension target? Very simply by pulling the extension tool. The extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 4 bottom put the log scale, tick the log scale here, okay, setting here fib levels based on the log scale, and there you go. You can see here the basic 618 that everyone is using normally. Here we had the 71, 70x6, and you can see the 71 is giving the top. Pretty lovely. Then you have the 120 extension, then you have the 1618, 2618, but yeah, for now we are here, so it's not really useful to add the other ones. So yeah, that's the way I found the targets here, and that was the perfect target for the all-time high right now. Absolutely lovely rejection. So yeah, if we have to be in a longer wave for here, we can look for this. Either an ABC flat, either a double EXY, basically a C wave of a flat have 5 waves, a Y wave have only a triple wave correction. Again, if you want to understand a little bit better all of this, feel free to go and check out the website, sign up for free, go into the course section, from the course go and check out the Elliott wave course, and you will be able to follow along a little bit better, I think, because I'm not going to explain everything, otherwise it's gonna really take a while. So double EXY or ABC flat, okay, in that case these are the targets we're having below. Okay, we already saw with the levels here a little bit more accurate what we could look for basically, but with a wave these are the fibs we can look for, so we can pull the extension tool from the top here, A wave or W root, A wave bottom or W bottom, and the B wave or X wave top, and from here 123, 1618. I don't really care about the 120 extension or the MC extension, as I said, because there is just no confidence from here to long for a good long basically. With a smaller wave, so we are having, as said yesterday in the video, we are having a wave 1, 2, so okay, so bottom here, then we'll have the top here, A, B or 1, 2, so again A, B, C zigzag with only 5 waves down, otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside, so it's an ABC, 1, 2, 3, then we get a bounce, and the bounce we reject for a wave 4, and then we do the wave 5, or we just get a higher continuation, so the wave 3 or C bottom will be a long to take in any case, as simple as that. So basically this wave 3, we'll see, and so into this wave here, this C wave or the wave 3, okay, so just right here, A, B, C, wave 3, the red ones, we are having this wave 1, 2, here normally we're in another wave 1, 2, 3, 4, we should do a 5th here, and so this is going to complete a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you can see we still have a few things to do normally if the count is correct here. So yeah, I'm not too worried honestly. And so the second count I shared yesterday was this one that would have been a leading here, so that will be here in that case a wedge to the downside, so wave 1, 2. It's not impossible, we're still in this by the way. 3, 4, that will be a 5th here, so maybe just one more low, you know, to correct for example the 80-20 setup longs, the longs, and so we'll get a longer A, a longer B, a wave 2, and then C or wave 3 or 5 to the downside basically. There are the two different counts, okay, I'm having here on the top for a drop here, but yeah, this one is my preferred. That will be a nice quick big drop. That'll be the best, because wedge here is a bit slow, this is a bit boring. So yeah, that's the plan, right? So we're done for Bitcoin. Yeah, so I don't know if there are any questions right now. Oh yeah, by the way, there is one. Good morning, mate. Can you look at JASMY? Wow, this one I didn't updated that for a while. We are live for 20 minutes. Yeah, let's go on Ethereum first of all. So Ethereum is bouncing a bit from the swing flip pan here, but again, there is nothing to take here. We've got a long that was, oh wow, these longs, well, are really nice. We've got, you know, the first idea here, as I said in the last update, I'm not taking this because I'm expecting a lower on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin is going lower, this one is going lower too. Went a little bit below, we're going to get bounced, but again, I'm not going to take anything of that. I'm happy to miss, because Bitcoin I will prefer to see a new low made, as simple as that. So Ethereum, yeah, still again we can get a bit of a bounce here. I'm gonna try to short that honestly, because yeah, overall with the wave, but normally we should be into the bigger wave 4. We started to reach the first target, but yeah, overall we have more chance here to go into the green box. So with the probability we still have, I mean, lower remains the most probable. Again, can we stop here with the 2316 after 38.2? Yeah, it's possible, but in terms of probability, this is not the most probable. So yeah, So yeah, the next target for me is basically this, okay, or this with a wave, as simple as that. Is BTC, oh yeah, by the way, I wanted to plan some resistance here, so let's do this real quick. Weekly, monthly, weekly, okay, daily, then I'm gonna go on JASMY. Pretty nice rejection, by the way, from the target there too. We've planned this resistance and we've got a nice rejection from this resistance. That's pretty lovely. The idea that now, but it was basically here. So anchor rate view up. Let's go with a fixed range pool. Always the same. Boom. Okay, so we have first resistance basically around there, so the target will be this. There'll be a fake out or the reclaim of the value low basically to keep it very small. Yeah, it can go up to the daily, but the best way to remain to keep it down here. Yeah, well, that is the first short trades. Would be this. Again, if we manage to bounce from here. Otherwise, my next target will be... yeah, it'll be a little bit above here. Point of control, or swipe the high here. Okay, that'll be the best. Like this. And if we break that, we just have one more target. It's like Bitcoin, we'll have 3 targets, but this one, the second one, is nice too. And yeah, here we'll have the old monthly. There'll be a flip into resistance into the value high. Boom. Yeah, that will be the same. We can go up to the swing flip pan here, but if we start going above, this is definitely going towards a new all-time high basically. So, and yeah, that will be in that case, you know, the first configuration that will play out. So this, that will be a very nice increase in price next normally, but yeah, with Bitcoin right now, it's not the most probable at all. So yeah, gonna remain with this different shorts ideas. 1 to 1, 1618. So maybe we're going to be range bound till 23 of August, that is this weekend. Yeah, let's keep that one on the chart here, just to keep in mind. Not gonna wait for this, but I will be aware of it in case we have to keep the range bound and for a little bit. Yeah, so these are the different short targets. Again, when we hit one target, we just need to see what Bitcoin is doing. For example, is Bitcoin at a resistance right now and getting a nice rejection? If we're hitting this, for example, at the same time on this, for example, let's say we're going into this on Ethereum. Bitcoin, there is no resistance on Bitcoin. We just continue to push to the upside. Then there is no way I'm gonna short that. We can look for the next one. If here, for example, Bitcoin is hitting a big resistance and having a very nice rejection from the resistance with some very good data on the order flow, then we're going to do the same, and this might give the short entry. Okay, but yeah, yeah, this is Bitcoin dependent, I would say. And so now let's go on JASMY. So JASMY is where is JASMY? Here. Yeah, and I updated that yesterday if you want to have a look in Discord. Very nice, by the way. Here. This was the update on the other website. Was looking for this wave 5 into any of these 2 levels. And so we've got a wave 5 and a very nice pullback from here, so just plan the supports basically. JASMY, so wait, when was the last update on this? Yeah, that was a little while ago, it was in May. JASMY. Remove the sound. Yeah, so that was a real big bullish configuration here. And this was some possible longs. No, that was Bitcoin, by the way. Okay, well, this was I only planned a big bullish configuration. I guess it was because Bitcoin was really bullish from here. And that was a target here. Yeah, we never got such big pullback. We did. Oh yeah, well, we've got approximately a bounce from here by, well, not really. Okay, well, let's update that. So here, what we've got, let's add this better there. What's the higher time frame count, by the way? Why the hell? Sorry. No, I mean, this is not valid at all, that one here. First of all, that right here would be a W, X, Y, X and Z here. And so this will be the wave 4 here, and this will be the 5th here. Cannot be in that wave 4 anymore. I don't know what I've done there. Yeah, much better already. Okay, good. There you go, nice. So now we can look for, let's get rid of these because these will change. Okay. Okay, don't pay attention to the price I'm placing the wave, it's just fully random right now, it's just so we can get this on the chart here. So this would be in that case leading here. Let's get this. Let's get rid of that now. We don't really need any more, as we already bounced from it. So this was a, yeah, you can see a very nice a very nice WXY down here. Look at this, WXY, and you have a lovely ABC zigzag down here. You have the A, 1 2 3 4 5, A, B, and then you have another 1 2, I don't know how it is exactly, but 1, maybe a 2 here, then 3 4 5. Can see the high is made there, so it might be something like complex stuff like 1 2, crazy correction here, 3 4 5. That's happening when you're super bearish basically. Anyways, and bounce from the 1 to 1 extension. Well, in any case, we already bounced it from our target, but anyways. So here, most likely a leading, just gonna go and have a look very quickly at the smaller wave to make sure this is correct. Yeah, okay, this is good. And here most likely W, X, Y, X and Z. The star here is not really good, honestly. Cannot be a wave 4 anymore, because we are having 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. Honestly, the waves are pretty bad on this one. It was very good during this, if you remember good, I've been trading that, but now... So either an ABC with an ending in that case. Okay, that will be a wedge to the upside, maybe take the lows once. Boom, complete the C here. We're going to plan the targets next with the levels, and otherwise that will be if we still manage to bounce. 3, 4, 5, so well, a bit higher. Boom. I have a kind of triangle here too, by the way. Anyways, yeah, so this will be the wave count here. Yeah, honestly here, first of all, I would look really more for an ending here to the upside. Maybe just one more new low if Ethereum managed to go lower, and then boom, 3, 4, 5. So let's plan this. Long on pot reclaim, we didn't got the pot reclaim, and the next one we've got the bounce here to go and flip the post support into resistance. Basically, this was definitely a take profit, and then go all the way back down here. Let's see if you pull it like this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You can see here we're holding here. We're really holding. Really the last support here, value low, boom 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 boom, trying to hold and finally reclaim everything and manage to go for the value high, full rotation for the value high, even higher by the way, go swipe this high. Nice. Well, the fixed range is very nice here. Let me add this to the right. So okay, this we can remove now, this I guess we can remove too. First of all, let's update these levels. So we are having this. Okay, let's go on a weekly time frame now. Good. Huh. Wait, full change it here now. Okay. Good. Yeah, so 2586, 2059. Okay, this is the top there. Yeah, again, everything is lining up down there, honestly. So I would say this is all of this, but this will be the best. Okay, so we're having this value low. There you go. Yeah, so if we manage to go down here, that will be the long trade, and if this is lost, yeah, looking for a new low, basically. As simple as that. And right now, again, locally we are at the support right now, weekly plus the latest downtrend value low, but again, this is we need really to see Bitcoin pushing up, Ethereum pushing up. We really need all of this, otherwise again, most probable remains still low on Bitcoin, so that's why I'm not keen on this support here, and that's why I would prefer at least a new low here. Well, yeah, as I'm looking for a low on Bitcoin, I cannot really take a long on the altcoins. It just doesn't make sense. So again, we can bounce from here as we can bounce on Bitcoin, but this is not the most probable on Bitcoin. So if we bounce from here, also technically means the low, and I'm happy with this. I don't want to trade the low probability stuff. So yeah, that will be the next target basically on JASMY. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the wave, by the way, on this one. As I say that, I'm not a fan of the wave. If we go for a new low again, I will simply take here, I mean really overall a new low here, I will simply take a WXY X, because honestly this looks like some sideways down here. I was like, yeah, this really looks like a wave 1, 2, 3 or 5, so possible A, B, and then a C like this. Right, so yeah, this is yeah, bearish candle I will definitely be aware of. If we have to be in this configuration, nah, you cannot look for that. You cannot look for that. So let me just change that by the way. Tuk. There we go. Let's move this all the way down. And good. Yeah, very simple. Wait for the long target to be tapped. When it's tapped, simply see what Bitcoin is doing. Is Bitcoin still bullish? If BTC, well, if so, is BTC pair still bullish? If yes, then we can take the long. Otherwise, we look for the Z wave to the downside. As simple as that. And again, if you want to long now, you can long now. This is a support, right? You have more chance to long than to short. But again, I'm not a fan of the support we're at on Bitcoin. We're below every single support. The next target remains still lower from here. So this, okay, this is the next target, and if lost, this one is the next target basically. So I'm gonna wait for to be into this support to really take something on the altcoins. But yeah, so if we have to go lower from here, we can already start looking for the targets. If we drop directly, for example, we can pull this extension tool here. That will be for an ABC zigzag here to the downside with the sideways down here. So ABC, oops, and so we will get in that case. Is it well placed? Yes, so we can look for this yeah, 123, and then we'll have the come on, 1618. Should we go more down? These are the targets. We're already ready and waiting for that. So yeah, that is a plan on JASMY, and we are done for today already. 41 minutes. That's a little bit too long. So yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, let's remain patient on Bitcoin. We're getting the move here, but again overall, honestly, that's very nice. There are so many longs, so many shorts, but it's pretty dead in terms of volume. Look at that, you have like 10,000,000, 7, 4, 2, 3, 4 in 30-minute candles. This is extremely small and low. So yeah, very shy markets right now, but it looks like this is enough to push up at the moment. But yeah, still no trade for me on Bitcoin, gonna remain patient. So let's get rid of that. Let's move it all the way up, boom, so I can be a little bit faster if we have to raise here. Yeah, we even have a small resistance here, you can see. But we'll be into the 80-20 setup, so target normally should be here. So yeah, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed. As well, if you enjoy, you can smash a like, subscribe to turn notifications, and I will update everything in Discord if there is anything to update. Otherwise, I catch you all on a Friday for the next daily update, or maybe another update. Have a brilliant day ahead, take care as always, and see you all in the next one. Cheers.